Right, howdy folks, welcome back. So here we are at November 17th of 2022. We got the loop playing here real quick. We're not going to let the loop play too much. I noticed the video quality has dropped on my live stream, so we'll do more still images, but let the loop play real quick. You can see we've had a couple of CMEs here, a couple of objects captured in them. There's one right there. There's one at the very front of that. There's another one right there, and we'll go over those frame by frame here. So we'll pause on our first event here. Let's back up a few frames. The very opening frame here at 024. You can see we have a CME underway right here. What appears to be a black object is right here in front. And maybe we'll just start coming over here and zoom this in. So we got a good camera here, good shot of the camera. All right, so as we progress through this, let's back up a frame. Right here is a nice round object right here. You can see it's made this huge dent in the reading on the CME. It's in between the blue and red lines. It's stuck right in the middle right here. There appears to be something right out here in front too, so there might be multiple, maybe up to 3 in this little cluster here. So as we go through and this progresses out, notice how it keeps this kind of curve right here. It's not perfectly round, but there is some object trapped right in here. So let's back up a little bit. Okay, opening frame, and watch as this evolves and comes out. And here you can see we have this object stuck right in here. Another one down here. You can see the curvature on the top part of it right in there. Then as that proceeds on out, look how the tail is tapered back. We have this V-shaped bow shock type tail structure on it. As it proceeds out, you can make out the round structure, the magnetic field of this lower object. You can see this round structure in here. So as that event passes on out and proceeds on out, here comes another one right here. Then as it passes on through, we have another event. No objects in that one, but as we proceed to go even further, there's another object captured right here. So there were 3 events. This one has 1 object. The other one looked like it had maybe 1 or 2. And a couple more. So it looks like there's maybe 4 objects total. 1 here, 2. We'll count this as 2 because it looks like there's 1 here for sure and then something down here. So 2 in this event. And then we have this one in this event, so that's 3. Possibly something up in there. That was a weird looking flow. And then finally, this last one coming out right here. You can make out the nice round shape of this right here. And it's putting some kind of dent back here in the readings too. So you can see that we've had, what was that? Wow, look at this. I don't know if the camera's going to capture that. Let's see, we'll put it right there. And then let me zoom in just a little bit harder on this. Pull it up and just get this out of the way. Yeah, I don't know if my camera is going to capture it, but on the front of this round object, there appears to be some kind of face with 2 eyes, a nose, and like a sad-looking mouth. If I lower it down there, you guys can see a little bit better. An eye, a nose, a corresponding mouth. There's clearly some kind of face on the front of this round object right there. Let me try to... I just noticed this, so bear with me for a second here. Let me try to zoom in just even a little harder. No, try something different. I want it more up in the page. No, I want it more down in the page. Let's see if I can use this to pull it up more. All right, here's that face I'm talking about with an eye, a big nose right here. Here's his mouth right here. You can almost make out his cheekbones in the little arch from your nose down to your corner of your mouth right here. There's a face right here, right on the front of this round object. It's spooky looking, kind of. It's, I don't know if the camera's picking this up very well. Let me try something else. If we bring this back, center it. No, still out of frame. So right about there is where you can see it best. Yeah, just weird. Anyways, we had 4 objects here again. And then there was also another sun-diving comet, our first sun-diving comet since the series that we had last week. Let me see if I can find this real quick before we wrap this up. So, reverse it. So, the sun divers, you got to have it kind of going in motion, and I don't know how well my camera is picking up. Yeah, there it goes right there. It's really faint. I'm going to try to find it anyway for you guys, because I want you to see that we had another little sun diving comet. Oops, move through right. It's coming right here. I'll let that play one more time. I doubt if it's going to come out too well. I've noticed that the streaming capacity or whatever can't keep up with how fast this is moving, so most of my videos come out blurry in the motion. So anyways, if for those of you who are here live, hopefully you can see there we had a small little sun diver right there. There it went. So another little comet, nothing much, but finally some activity after, you know, we had that big barrage of comets, and then all of a sudden it just died off really fast. I thought maybe it would taper off with one here, one there, but here's, you know, a little bit of activity, one little sundiver comet coming there too as well. So got to bring this stuff to you because this activity is just getting off the hook here. And whoops, there it is. Go back to this one right here. And we'll leave off with this image right there. I think that's the one I want. And we'll just zoom in on this real quick. Move that out of the way. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, and you can see we have an object caught right here, and there's this little white streak going in between these two objects. It looks like there's plasma. You can see how it's dammed up behind this object as it's moving out. It has this big like buildup of plasma behind it, and it's squirting around the side and in between this upper object and this lower object. There's that little white stripe, and you can see the indentation on this instrument too. This big red V right here is pointing with this little white stripe coming out. So plasma is actually wrapping around this and going past it. It's also squeezing in between these two objects. I'll zoom in just a tad bit harder so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. We got this round one. Here's our little jet of plasma that's squeezing in between this darker object down below and this one right up here. You can make out something here too. I'm not sure where exactly this one's located, but you can tell that there's some kind of plasma has wrapped around this object, painting it to be round. So that's it for tonight. Go back here. All right, yeah, that's it for tonight. I love you all. I miss you all. God bless you all. And until my next video, bye.